Welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
I'm ready.
Awesome. Today, we're tackling Cane Corsos,
Oh, Cane Corsos.
specifically their socialization needs, which are so crucial, especially when they're puppies.
Yeah.
Imagine them like little sponges, just soaking up every experience.
That's a great way to put it.
Right. Those early weeks, they're truly shaping their whole world.
They really are.
So maybe you can kick us off here. Why is socialization especially important for this breed?
Well, Cane Corsos are known for their loyalty and protectiveness.
Right.
Those are amazing qualities, of course.
Absolutely.
But without the right guidance, they can actually
I see.
lead to some problems down the line.
Yeah, like what kinds of problems are we talking about?
Well, you could see aggression, fear in new situations.
Oh, wow.
Things that could really impact their...
Their quality of life.
Exactly, their quality of life.
And not just the dogs, right?
Yeah.
It could impact other people too.
You got it. A poorly socialized Cane Corso could actually pose a risk to others.
Okay, so this is serious stuff. We're not just talking about
Not just about,
a well-behaved pet.
Right.
It's really about everyone's safety.
Exactly.
So I'm starting to get a sense of just how high the stakes are here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back to that sponge phase you mentioned.
Okay.
When exactly is that, and why is it so crucial?
So between 8 and 11 weeks old,
Okay.
their brains are just developing like crazy.
Really?
Oh, yeah, they're forming all these neural pathways that shape their behavior for life.
Oh, wow. So it's like...
It's like their brains are primed for learning and adapting.
So whatever they experience then
It really sticks with them.
really sticks. Wow, that's incredible. To think that
I know, right?
so much development is happening so fast.
It's amazing.
So we know when to focus on socialization.
Yeah.
But how do we actually do it right?
Well, it's all about creating those positive associations. Think of it like introducing them to this buffet of new experiences, right? So we want them to meet all sorts of people,
Right.
explore different environments, get comfortable with other animals,
Yeah.
all while feeling safe and supported.
So it's not just about like...
It's not about throwing them in the deep end.
Right. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
about gentle,
Gentle.
positive exposure.
Exactly.
Got it. So how do we find that balance? What does this buffet actually look like in practice?
Well, let's start with people.
Okay.
And I mean, a wide variety of people.
Okay.
Men, women, children of different ages,
Gotcha.
people wearing hats, glasses,
Oh, I see.
you name it.
So we're really trying to...
We're trying to expose them to as much diversity as possible.
Right. So they can build that foundation of...
Exactly, that foundation of feeling comfortable around all different kinds of people.
And it's not just about seeing them, it's about how they interact.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Positive interactions are key.
Okay. So like gentle petting, a friendly voice,
Yeah.
maybe even a little treat from a new person.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Right. This helps build those positive associations.
All of it.
Like, for example,
Yeah?
you can use high-value treats,
Oh, my value.
like small pieces of chicken or cheese,
That sounds good.
when your Cane Corso calmly greets someone new.
Oh, I like that. So we're really
Yeah.
shaping their comfort zone through these little interactions.
You got it.
And speaking of experiences, what about other animals?
Right.
Should they just be meeting dogs or...
Well, it's great if they can meet other dogs.
Yeah, of course.
But ideally, we want to expose them to a range of animals.
Okay.
Cats, maybe some small animals, if it's safe and supervised.
Makes sense.
It all helps them develop those social skills.
Yeah.
And learn how to interact appropriately.
So it's like they're learning.
They're learning the language of being around other creatures.
And this brings us to, I think, another crucial point, positive reinforcement.
Yes, absolutely.
I was just thinking about that. It seems like that's a thread that runs through all of this.
You're so right.
It's not just exposure, it's making those experiences positive.
Exactly.
Right.
So treats, praise, a happy voice, all of that can help a Cane Corso puppy build confidence.
I see.
And associate new things with good feelings.
So we're really shaping their
whole worldview.
Their worldview. I love that.
Yeah.
And you mentioned a variety of environments earlier.
Yeah.
What kind of places should we be taking them to?
Think diverse.
Diverse, okay.
Like different parks, busy streets with traffic.
Oh,
Even hardware stores, if they're allowed.
hardware stores.
Yeah.
Wow, I never would have thought of that.
It's all about those different sounds and sights.
So the more varied their experiences.
The better equipped they'll be to handle whatever comes their way.
Right, whatever life throws at them.
Exactly.
Wow, that's amazing.
It is.
And speaking of different situations, you might think that
Yeah.
once they're past that critical puppy stage,
Right?
we're done.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah. But socialization's
It's
actually
a lifelong journey.
a lifelong journey. Wait, so we're not just
Not just cramming it all into those first few weeks.
getting to keep at it.
We do. Think of it like keeping their social muscles toned.
Social muscles.
Yeah, we wouldn't just go to the gym once and expect to be fit forever.
Yeah. That's a great analogy.
So what does this ongoing socialization gym look like?
I like that. The socialization gym.
Yeah.
What does it look like for a Cane Corso?
Well, it can be simple things.
Okay.
Taking them on walks in different neighborhoods,
Right.
visiting dog-friendly stores, parks,
Yeah,
even just having friends over to your house.
I see.
And remember, positive reinforcement is still key.
Always. Got to keep those treats and praise coming. You got it. But I am curious about something. I've heard that Cane Corsos can be wary of children. Are there any specific tips for socializing them with kids?
That's a great question. And you're right, their protective instincts can sometimes make those interactions a bit tricky.
I see.
So it's crucial to supervise all interactions between dogs and kids,
Okay.
but especially with a Cane Corso.
Got it.
And never, ever leave them unsupervised together.
Okay, that's really important advice.
It is.
So we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
What would you say is the biggest takeaway for our listeners today?
I think the biggest takeaway is that socialization, both early and ongoing, is not optional for a Cane Corso.
It's essential.
It's essential for their well-being and development.
And it's about...
It's about setting them up for success.
Right.
Making sure they can navigate the world confidently and safely.
And it's not just about throwing them into the deep end.
No.
Right. It's about...
Gradual, positive exposure.
Yeah.
Throughout their lives.
You know, I once saw a Cane Corso at the farmer's market, and they were so well behaved.
Really?
Just calmly sitting there while their owner picked out vegetables.
I love that.
It really showed me the power
Of good socialization.
Yeah, good socialization.
That's a perfect example.
Right. It's just wonderful to see
It is.
a well-socialized Cane Corso out in the world,
Yeah.
confidently navigating.
Exactly.
You know, this whole conversation has me thinking,
What's that?
if we understand how crucial socialization is
Yeah.
for a breed like the Cane Corso, maybe it should change how we think about interacting with all dogs,
Oh, I like that.
regardless of their breed.
I agree.
Right.
That's a powerful insight.
It is.
Every dog, no matter how big or small,
Yeah.
friendly or aloof.
Benefits from those positive interactions.
Exactly. And socialization.
So it's about recognizing that every dog has their own history, their own set of experiences.
Right, that have shaped who they are.
And taking a moment to consider that.
It could really change how we approach all dogs.
Right? Even those we just meet briefly on the street.
Absolutely. It's about fostering understanding
Understand.
and
Yeah.
empathy.
Not just for Cane Corsos.
Not just for Cane Corsos, but for all dogs.
Wow, what a great thought.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've covered so much today.
We have.
But before we wrap up,
Yeah.
I want to leave our listeners with one final thought.
Okay.
We've talked a lot about how to socialize a Cane Corso,
We have.
but I think it's worth reflecting on why this matters so much.
Oh, I love that you're bringing this up.
It goes beyond just preventing behavioral problems.
It really does.
It's about something deeper, more profound.
Yeah.
It's about fostering a genuine connection
Yes.
with these incredible animals,
I agree.
recognizing their inherent worth,
Absolutely.
respecting their needs.
Individuals.
Yes, and maybe extending that same level of understanding and empathy
To all dogs.
to all dogs we encounter.
What a wonderful thought to leave our listeners with.
So, there you have it.
We've taken a deep dive,
Into the world of Cane Corso socialization,
exploring why it's so vital.
especially during those crucial puppy weeks,
We've learned about the importance of positive reinforcement
creating a rich tapestry of experiences
and continuing that socialization journey
throughout their lives.
throughout their lives.
Hopefully you've come away from this deep dive, not only with a better understanding of this magnificent breed,
Right.
but also with a renewed appreciation for the power of positive interactions
Absolutely.
and how they can truly shape a dog's life for the better.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
And who knows, maybe that understanding can even ripple outwards,
I hope so.
influencing how we approach and interact with all dogs.
What a beautiful thought.
Until next time,
Yes.
keep learning, keep exploring,
Keep those tails wagging.
and we'll see you on our next deep dive.
Sounds good. Oh, yeah, and think beyond just parks, too.
Okay, beyond parks.
Like busy streets
Oh, streets, okay.
with traffic. Even hardware stores, if they're allowed.
Hardware stores. Interesting.
Yeah, you got to expose them to all those different sounds and sights.
So the more varied those experiences.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
The better prepared they'll be for anything, really.
Right, for whatever life throws at them.
Exactly.
Right.
It's all about making them comfortable.
Comfortable, yeah.
In all sorts of situations.
Speaking of situations.
Yeah.
You might think once your Cane Corso's past that,
That critical puppy stage.
that puppy stage, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you're done.
Right.
Yeah.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Socialization is...
A lifelong journey.
Wait, a lifelong... So we're not just...
Not just cramming everything into those first few weeks.
Gotta keep at it.
You got to keep at it, yeah.
Wow, okay.
Think of it like
Like what?
keeping their social muscles toned.
Social muscles, I like that.
You wouldn't go to the gym once and expect to be fit forever, right?
That's a great analogy, the socialization gym.
Exactly, the socialization gym.
What does that look like for a Cane Corso then?
Well, it can be simple things, really.
simple.
Like taking them on walks in different neighborhoods,
Different neighborhoods.
visiting dog-friendly stores and parks,
Dog friendly? Yeah.
even having friends over to your house.
That's a good one.
And, of course, positive reinforcement.
Okay.
Always key.
Keep those treats coming.
Exactly. Got to keep those treats and that praise coming.
I am curious, though, about something.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
I've heard that Cane Corsos can be, a bit wary of children.
Right.
Are there any, specific tips? Yeah, specific tips for socializing them with kids.
That's a great question. And it's true. Their protective instincts
Yeah,
can make those interactions a little tricky sometimes.
I see.
So it's super important to supervise all interactions between dogs and kids.
Okay, super fun.
But especially with a Cane Corso.
Especially, all right.
Or what? Never leave them unsupervised together.
Okay, never unsupervised. Got it. That's really important.
It is. It's for everyone's safety.
So we've covered a lot.
We have, yeah.
What would you say is the most important thing?
The biggest takeaway.
Yeah, the biggest takeaway for our listeners.
I think the biggest takeaway is that socialization, both early and ongoing,
Yeah,
it's not optional for a Cane Corso.
not optional.
It's essential
Yeah.
for their well-being, for
Right.
their development.
And it's really about
It's about setting them up for success.
success, yeah.
Making sure they can navigate the world
Correct.
confidently
Confidently, yeah.
and safely.
And it's not about, like you said, throwing them in the deep end.
No, not at all.
It's about
gradual
positive exposure
throughout their lives.
throughout their life.
Throughout their lives, exactly.
I saw a Cane Corso at the farmer's market once,
Oh, yeah.
and they were so well-behaved.
That's great.
Just sitting there, calmly,
Wow.
while their owner picked out vegetables.
I love hearing that.
It really showed me,
What good socialization can do.
yeah, the power of good socialization.
That's a perfect example.
It's just wonderful to see
That's
a well-socialized Cane Corso out in the world,
out in the world, yeah.
just confidently navigating everything.
Exactly. Confidently navigating.
This whole conversation has me thinking,
Oh, yeah. Tell me more.
if we understand how crucial this is
Mm-hmm.
for a breed like the Cane Corso,
Yeah.
maybe
Maybe what?
it should change how we think about interacting with all dogs,
Oh, I like that.
regardless of breed.
I agree.
Right.
That's a really powerful insight.
It is, right.
It is.
Because every dog,
Every dog, yeah.
no matter how big,
Big or small.
friendly or aloof,
Right.
benefits from those positive interactions.
Absolutely. They all benefit from positive interactions and socialization.
It's about recognizing that they all have their own
what?
history, their own set of experiences
Mm-hmm.
that have shaped who they are.
And just taking a moment to consider that,
Yeah,
it could really change how we approach them.
absolutely. It could change how we approach all dogs,
Even those we just meet,
even those we just meet briefly.
on the street. Yeah.
It's about fostering understanding
Understanding.
and empathy,
Wow.
not just for Cane Corsos,
Not just for Cane Corsos.
but for all dogs.
Ah,
What a great thought.
I think so too. It really is.
It's about fostering understanding and empathy,
Exactly.
not just for Cane Corsos,
Yeah.
but
For all dogs.
so we've covered so much today.
We really have.
But before we wrap up, I
Yeah.
want to leave our listeners with one final thought.
Okay, I like it.
We've talked a lot about how to socialize a Cane Corso,
Right, all the practical tips.
but I think it's worth reflecting on why this matters so much.
Oh, absolutely. The why is so important.
Yeah, it goes beyond just preventing those behavioral problems.
It goes way deeper than that.
Deeper, yeah. It's about something, I don't know, more profound.
I agree.
It's about fostering a genuine connection.
Yeah, a genuine connection.
With these amazing animals.
They're incredible dogs.
Recognizing their inherent worth.
Absolutely.
And respecting their needs as individuals.
Yes, and maybe even extending that same level of understanding and empathy
to all dogs.
To every dog we encounter, yeah.
What a wonderful thought.
It really is.
So there you have it.
That's Cane Corso Socialization.
We took a deep dive into their world.
Explored why it's so vital.
Especially during those puppy weeks. Those crucial puppy weeks.
We talked about positive reinforcement.
Creating a rich tapestry of experiences.
And continuing that socialization journey.
Throughout their lives.
For their whole lives.
Hopefully you came away from this deep dive.
Yeah.
With a better understanding.
Of this amazing breed.
Of this magnificent breed. And
absolutely.
With a renewed appreciation for the power of those positive interactions.
So important.
And how they can shape a dog's life for the better.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
And who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe that understanding will ripple outwards.
I hope so.
Influencing how we approach and interact with all dogs.
What a beautiful thought.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Keep learning.
Keep exploring.
Keep those tails wagging.
And we'll see you on our next deep dive.